Namaskar. Water. An alternative word for water is life. Hence, water means life. After breathing, the most needed substance is water. The amount of water in the body is 70%. This means that along with the good and bad qualities of water, its possible effects can also be affected by its quantity. Many scholars have expressed their thoughts on how much water to drink. You should drink this much water at night. You should drink 8 to 10 glasses of water when you wake up in the morning. Drink this much water throughout the day. We see many options expressed from one to the other. We can also see different meanings about this in health books or writings. Researchers have done some research on how much water each person should drink every day. Some have made assumptions, some have made arguments, and we know that they have said that the amount of water that everyone needs is 2 to 4 liters. Even if these criteria are considered perfect as science, do we and our family members really drink this much water? This question arises. The answer is no. Then if this is given in a scientific book, then the question arises, why do we not follow it? If science has said it, why do we not act accordingly? We, who always give importance to science, rejects this scientific statement knowingly or unknowingly, because we know that all the people in our family drink water in different quantities. The requirement are different. People with hot nature drink more water. People with cold nature drink less water. More water is drink in summer, less water in drink in winter. More water is drunk after hard work, and less water is drunk when there is no hard work. More water is drunk in hot region, and less water is drunk in cold region. Since we know this, we decide everything without thinking much about the scientific norms in existence. Since we also know that it does not harm us, we ignore the advice given by scientists. Therefore, although the idea put forward by researchers that we should drink 2 to 4 liters of water a day seems to be correct on some basis, it must be said that it is not perfect. Against this background, the question arises whether there are any teaching about this in Ayurveda which is based on Indian philosophy, and the answer is yes. There is a theory in Ayurveda, Kalartha Karmana Yogo Hina Mithyati Matraka Samyak Yogashya Vidneyo Roga Rogaikya Karanam. In short, if any action is done in the right measure, it is beneficial for health. If anything is done in the right measure, it has a good result. And if any action is done in less measure or in more measures or in the wrong measures, it is harmful to health, or it becomes a cause of disease. Now, let us consider what is said in Indian philosophy and Ayurveda about what can happen in the body by drinking water in excess. Drinking water in less measure and drinking water in the wrong measure. First of all, what happens when you drink too much water? For this, let us look at a small example. If there is a less rain or this earth than necessary, more rain than necessary or no rain at all, then we can definitely see that it has some good or bad effect on the life of all living beings on earth. After drinking too much water, since water is cold, it affects the digestive power in our body and causes a symptom of decreased appetite, and its effects slowly many types of body functions. It is simple fact that if we drink a lot of water before a meal, your food intake automatically decrease or your appetite is decreased. Apart from this, there is a greasy quantity that is present in body. This greasy quality protect us from all the frictions and stiffness in the body. Just like oil in any machine protect the machine, since water in the body is a liquid, if there is more liquid in the body resulting do not function well. If we drink less water than necessary, then this viscosity becomes a little thicker, and due to this the communication of many substances in the body starts to get hampered, and due to its effect on it, symptoms can arise in the body accordingly. What exactly happens when drinking water in the wrong amount? Mithya means that sometimes drinking more and sometimes less water. In the result of drinking less water and drinking more water, due to things happening against each other, sometimes these things happen in the body and sometimes those things happen in. Therefore, a good state of health helps to develop in the form of symptoms over time, and therefore drinking water properly is the best and most convenient way. So, how much water should everyone drink? This question arises. The answer is that feeling like drinking water, feeling thirsty or thirsty is a sign that the body needs water. This is a separate criterion for everyone. On this basis, it is important and necessary to drink enough water to quench out our thirst. Some people drink more water deliberately, whether they are thirsty or not, because they have read it somewhere. Some people drink less water, which is also wrong. Drinking the right amount of water means quenching our thirst, and these criteria are different for everyone. Therefore, in general, how much water should be everyone drink? This idea is wrong. Drinking more water or less water or drinking the wrong amount of water automatically has its effect on our fire, on the digestive process. These effects do not happen immediately, but over time its effect begin to become clear. We will realize that we make mistake with a wrong understanding regarding this quantity. Therefore, I would like to draw your attention to the fact that the criteria of Ayurveda are individual and useful for everyone. The fingerprints of all people in the world are not the same. They are different. Therefore, it is true that the criteria of everyone are not same. Thank you very much.